A clue!
Yeah, I still can't believe we skydived to the Wild West. It was so much fun.
No, a clue!
A clue?
A clue. There's a clue on this lasso. Looks like me, Elmo, and Cupcake can draw this clue together. I'll go first. Let's make a big loop like this, with some small lines like these, all over the entire lasso. There, a lasso. Okay. Elmo's turn. So Elmo will make a big loop like this, with some small lines like these, all over the entire lasso. There, a lasso.
Alright. Now me. We make a big loop like this, and then we add these little lines here, all over the entire lasso. There, the lasso.
Hey, we have all 3 clues to figure out what Spot likes about the Wild West. You know what that means. We're ready for our
Thinking chair!
Thinking chair. Let's go.
Okay. Now that we're in our thinking chair, let's think.
Okay. So we're trying to figure out what Spot likes about the Wild West. And our clues are, a cowboy,
A twister.
And a lasso.
So what do you think Spot likes about the Wild West, with a cowboy, a twister, and a lasso?
I feel like I know a certain story that could be about a cowboy, and cowboys do have lassos.
Oh yeah, that's true. But what about the twister?
Well, maybe this story could have a twister in it too. But what kind of story is about a cowboy, a twister, and a lasso?
Pecos Bill.
Pecos Bill? Pecos Bill. That's it. That's what Spot likes about the Wild West. Because that story has a cowboy named Peco, he has a lasso, and there's even a twister in that story. We just figured out Spot's clues. We just figured out Spot's clues.
We just figured out Spot's clues.
We just figured out Spot's clues. Because we're really smart.
You figured out Spot's clues?
We sure did. And we figured out what Spot likes about the Wild West. It's a story called Pecos Bill.
Pecos Bill? I've never heard of its story.
Me neither.
Well, actually, me neither. I wish we could hear it.
You can talk to a real cowboy about it.
Huh? Who said that?
Oh look. It's Elmo's friend, Cowboy Travis. Howdy Cowboy Travis.
Howdy Cowboy Elmo. Howdy everybody. Would you like to hear the story about Pecos Bill?
We sure do. What's the story about?
Why, only the smartest, bravest, fastest, woolliest, wildest cowboy in the whole West.
You want to hear the story of Pecos Bill too? Pecos Bill was a rootin' tootin' cowboy with no fear of a critter, big or small. He was the bravest and the best. He put the wild in wild, wild west. He was the ridingest, ropingest cowboy of them all. Yodelay, 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 yodelay. Ridingest, ropingest cowboy of them all.
Dorothy's imagining Elmo as Pecos Bill.
One day Pecos went to ride a bucking bronco, fastest, fiercest horse in all the land. But as that Mustang bucked and reared, Bill just hung on tight and cheered. Soon he had that horsey eating from his hand. Yodelay, 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 yodelay. Yes, he had that horsey eating from his hand.
Oh, all right. Where to, boss?
Dodge City!
Okay.
Yeehaw!
Then a big tornado twisted into Texas, blowing up an awful mess from here to there. But Pecos Bill said, Twister shoe, hopped on his back and cried, yoo-hoo. He turned that windbag to a little puff of air. Yodelay, 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 yodelay. Pecos turned that windbag to a puff.
Thanks for the ride.
Way out west they say the sun was always shining, so you couldn't tell just when the day was done. Bill threw his lasso way up high, pulled that fire down from the sky, and Pecos Bill rode off into the setting sun. Yodelay, 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 yodelay. Yes, Pecos Bill rode off into the setting sun.
And that is the story of how Pecos Bill became the very first cowboy to ride off into the sunset.
Wow. What an amazing story.
Yeah. Elmo loves the Pecos Bill story. And Elmo loves the Wild Wild West. And so does Dorothy.
So do we. And wow, what a day this has been. Thank you for joining us on our Wild Wild West day.
Yeah, and you know what? I love the Wild West too. And you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to sing the Wild Wild West.
Oh, good idea. Let's sing the Wild Wild West song.
Here we go, you can sing too. Wild Wild West, Wild Wild West, Wild 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 West. Come on, everybody!
Wild Wild West, Wild Wild West, Wild 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 West. Wild Wild West, Wild Wild West, Wild 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 West. Wild Wild West, Wild Wild West, Wild 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 West.
Oh, say goodbye, Dorothy.
Yeah.
Say goodbye, Cowpokes.
So long, buckaroos.
Yeah!